think I'll cross and take my mans out, just kill yourself. In the trenches, 40 on my hip, I had to...
That was good, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Cardiff. We back in another video. You feel me? So today, y'all, we got Yeat's Deal with the Devil. Discography references explain. Bro, Yeat always talking about something with the devil inside of it, bro. Like, he needs some help, bro. So we gonna see. He gonna explain everything or whatever. And we gonna get straight to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I ain't wasting no time.
What is good, Cardi B Rule shit? It's your boy, Problem, and I know we've done too many Yeat videos as of late on both the main channel and second channel, but I promise you, this is the last one, at least just like in deep analysis, because what I'm interested within this topic isn't necessarily Yeat, but more so like the Illuminati, dark magic, selling your soul to the devil. Like, come on, everybody's interested in that because it's the unknown and whatnot. But anyway, essentially today, we're gonna be talking about Yeat and the Devil, a modern success story that was posted on Reddit. So shout outs to the authors who originally created and wrote this material. And it was all inspired by a specific post wherein actually we were on Twitch with Korn talking about how allegedly Yeat had like a sigil or sigil, however you pronounce it, wherein he gave up his life or soul to a demon for the right to use their power and thus become the success that he is today, taking over the rap game by storm. So firstly, let's go over this post, and later on we'll get into a much more deeper analysis of his albums. Apparently, he alludes to his journey through hell and whatnot. But Senior Departure 667 says explicitly, not gonna get deep, but believe it or not, Yeat obviously does this as a personal sigil used in chaos magic as a form of manifestation and a bunch of crazy shit. Before y'all flame me, I ain't say shit was real, but this is obviously where that came from. You even lock your sigil in a box to make it powerful, tagged Pissy Yonky. And as we discussed within the stream clip, this box right here with these symbols within it is the ode to the demon of sorts, wherein he gained his power to then become the famous rapper he is today. And they
oh, so you say he tagged the demon on him and everything started working, bro. Oh my.
It in a box to make sure that they don't get over consumed by the demon. And apparently within this sigil symbol that he created himself, you can spell his name out, Yeat, wherein there is a Y, an E, an A, and obviously a T. So at this point,
all right, you lucky reaching, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, where's the A at? I don't know.
And not be selling his soul to the devil, but he's working with some sort of magician. Him and Yu-Gi-Oh are piping the dark magician girl. But regardless, there's a much deeper story, as I keep mentioning. Throughout all of the most recent albums by Yeat, wherein he actually started to cultivate a fan base, did he do this on purpose, or are the fans just reading too much into it? Probably. Just as with most conspiracy theories, just because there's correlation of evidence doesn't necessarily mean there's causation. But anyway, let's check it out, and then I'll give my objective opinion as to if I believe it or not. And I do believe in ghosts, demons, spirits, all of that. I've seen a ghost myself in Italy from a burned down village. At least I thought I did. But shout out premature ejaculation. Yeat and the Devil, a modern success story. Been seeing a lot of posts about all that demonic shit. I fuck with Yeat's music, but he's straight up a devil worshiper. Y'all thought I was stupid when I was comparing Yeat to Playboi Carti. Well, look now. They both are claimed to be devil worshipers. I would not be surprised if Yeat turned into a vamp soon. Maybe Carti is the reason that he's a vamp. He bit him while he was sleeping. And he's not trying to hide it. It's irrelevant whether you believe in this kind of stuff or not, because Yeat most definitely does. So here's a whole essay on how and why Yeat sold his soul. Bro made a whole essay. He's getting his PhD in Yeatology. TLDR, Yeat almost died of an overdose, made a deal with the devil for more time and success in the industry, and tattooed himself as an act of commitment. Shit started happening, shit started working. Well, if you overdosed, wouldn't you just want to be alive? In a negotiation, when somebody is desperate just for one thing, you're not going to give them extra. Like, okay, I'll let you live more, and in return, I'm going to take your soul. But wait, I'm gonna make you super famous. You're gonna fuck bad bitches. You're gonna get hella money. You're gonna be able to do whatever you want. I don't know, maybe his soul was like the lottery or something. Pre-Alive era. Yeat's symbolic battle between God and the devil was noticeable in some of his older tracks. The art for his Different Creature project showcases this conflict. Early on, Yeat was pretty balanced out. Some of his lyrics were about feeling blessed and trusting the process. Others were about being cursed and embracing sin. Most of those early lyrics weren't explicit references to God or the devil, though. On Nobu, I prayed to the devil, he gave me some luck. Blood. This is one of the first times that Yeat brings up the devil, but is definitely not the last. He starts to mention having met with the devil more and more frequently during the later stages of this era. Yeat's I'm So Me is the last full-length project in this era. The album cover features both Yeat and the devil playing chess around.
What the fuck? What album is this? I'm So Me, what?
Of money, implying some negotiation. It seems like during this time, Yeat was relatively conflicted on which path he wanted to go down. His indecision won't last forever. Talk to My Demon, no.
They quoting that man and everything. I hate this ad. I hate this ad. I hate this ad, bro. Damn. He said, I just... What y'all think? Y'all think Yeat really, I don't know, bro. Bro, you do always be talking about the devil.
25 online programs. There's one for you.
It's no more switching sides. This sentiment is echoed on later tracks like Met the Devil, but this line showcases Yeat's feelings in this months leading up to the Alive album. It seems like around this time he had finally made some sort of a decision and picked a side. Remember this context for the next era of his music. Now we get to the Alive era, which if you didn't already know is the prequel to Alive, the album that Yeat just released. I'm convinced that Yeat had a near-death experience around this time. I'm also convinced that Yeat believes that the devil saved his life. Sounds ridiculous until you consider the lyrics on this album. On Died Before. I told him I'd die before. They wouldn't believe it. Take this line and pair it with the heart monitor from the album cover. The implication is that Yeat's heart had stopped at some point, likely due to an overdose. He had died but was brought back.
Yeah, this is what my cousin was talking about. Jordan, he said he was talking about how he overdosed inside this song and shit like that, bro. Inside the album.
Why? Bro, I've been looking around on the internet trying to figure out if he actually overdosed, and there is no evidence. Maybe he said in the interview and I just missed it or something. I've been searching around. Let me know in the comments, but like I think it's a pretty harsh conclusion just to jump.
He OD'd so many times he hired a full-time medic, bro. You didn't hear the lyric?
To and say that he had an overdose because he said he almost died. Sometimes people like almost drown because they're surfing or some shit. On Ecstasy, Upside Down T, this the one that protecting me. That's as unambiguous as it gets. That's legitimately no other possible interpretation on this line. He's just directly saying the devil is protecting him, not a stretch to assume that he genuinely believes the devil brought him back from his overdose. Again, we're basing a lot of this evidence on assumptions that we made that aren't even necessarily correct. Didn't y'all take science class? Also, just because an artist such as like Uzi or Cardi mentions the devil in their songs, it's all the image. They don't actually believe in the devil, or at least I don't think so. Regardless, on Tonka, the devil told me my time was ticking. I got like 30 days. At this point, Yeat knows that the devil is waiting on his follow-through, whatever the specifics might have been. He doesn't really have an option to back down now. Those aren't even the only times he...
I never heard him say this part before. The devil told me.
Explicitly mentions the devil on this album. Take all of that context, pair it with I'm So Me, deal with the devil framed in the Alive cover background and the pillars of money in the foreground. He's spelling it out for everyone. Yeat was at the end of the road and made a bargain with the devil, his soul in exchange for a renewed life and a prosperous career. 4L Era, which was the album that he dropped, what, like late 2020, 2021, something like that. Keep in mind that 4L released only 2 months after Alive. 4L was the album that catapulted Yeat into the public eye. Yeat only had a few songs with any sort of significant buzz prior to 4L, and they were nowhere near reaching a mainstream audience. A lot of people think that Yeat's distribution deal was responsible for his TikTok growth, but that's just not the case. Sorry About That blew up because of ex-Vine star and musician Dope Island, who fucked with the song and brought it onto the platform. Regardless of how consistent Yeat is with the music.
Wait, what? What? Dope Island? What the freak?
still a rarity for an artist.
So he blew up because of Dope Island, bro.
Degree of organic growth
bro.
within that time period without
I
any
remember Dope
prior
Island from
hits.
Vine.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, a lot of shit on TikTok blows up. It might look organic, but a lot of times, like, big people on different platforms don't just shout out smaller artists without getting a bag. So I know that Yeat wasn't necessarily signed during 4L. However, his management might have threw somebody a couple bags. 4L trades blatant devil references for equally blatant disrespect of God, going back to Ella, Talk to God, Sideways, Mountain Climbers, Money Twerk. All of these songs feature lyrics about how Yeat is kicking it with gods, doing drugs with God, getting to God's height, etc., etc. On Talk to God, bitch told me she love God. I'm high with the gods.
Bro, he just saying that for a reference, bro. Saying something like he how the guy saying he's so high, bro. Cause God way up there, bro.
This whole album is essentially Yeat manifesting the rewards of his bargain and claiming that he has reached God's level while disrespecting all of his rules. He is, in essence, his own God. Bro, that's just like rap lyrics.
Yeah, that's what I'm
portraying a
saying.
very masculine, confident image that you are of God's status. You're not gonna listen to no rapper who's talking to you about how they're a whole bitch, like they get no ass. They are an upstanding citizen that just goes to the grocery store and cuts coupons. Nah, you want some dude who like kills people, does drugs, sell drugs, because it takes you out of your regular ass life, including myself. Like, that's why I listen to rap. Makes me feel like I'm, I don't know, not a pussy. Up to me era. By this point, Get Busy has also blown up through TikTok, providing Yeat with a larger fan base and more mainstream attention. The same disrespect towards
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This album got no skips. Dang near no skips. I ain't gonna lie.
God continues on Up to Me with Stayed the Same and Back on Him, along with other devil references on Hey and Yeah Yeah. But beyond that, within this album are two of the most upfront lyrics about this deal with the devil that Yeat has ever put out. On Money So Big, about to tell you how I'm doing this shit. I got the devil on my phone, he told me keep doing this shit. Yeah, devil taught me how to get rich. Yeah, how many bands? 666. Again, pretty clear implication as of right now. This also happens to be his most streamed song. So maybe the devil boosted the sales of this song specifically to make it seem like he's better than God. Online for fun, linked with the devil told him I just need a signature, need his autograph. I ain't never sold my soul, but I just donated to you. I just tatted all that shit on me, then it happened, bitch. It's too true. He's signing a prenup, apparently, with the devil. He's about to marry him. The devil is gay. Have you not watched South Park? But nah, in all seriousness, again, I just think that the devil is a cool topic. Again, just like dealing drugs, doing illegal shit, like going outside of the norm or being a badass, wherein most people are either like not religious or they are religious and believe in God and they believe the devil or whatever the equivalent is in their religion is bad. So he's doing bad shit. It's all just part of the image. Aside from the fact that he's telling you that he donated his soul, he's also mentioning that he's fully committed to the devil. This is one of many times that Yeat mentions the tattoo he got in the devil's honor and how the devil rewarded him with success in return. That tattoo could likely also be part of his follow-through and commitment from the Alive era, and it seems his decision paid off. I would definitely say so. Allegedly, he's got already over 100 million streams on Spotify for 2 Alive, which is crazy. That's like millions of dollars in revenue just there. Plus publishing, Jesus. I mean, devil. Satan. 2 Alive era, the one we in right now. The events of Alive have finally come full circle with 2 Alive. Yeat has officially broken into the mainstream, secured features from household names, and cemented his career with a #1 album. All thanks to his consistency, dedication, and of course, the man downstairs. He calls him Big Tonka. It's in my pants. On Lug Geek, all my demons talk to me. How else could I explain it? They told me what they gonna do. Yeah, now it happened. There's no doubt at all that the demonic imagery has been a staple for artists trying to draw controversy to themselves. Let's go! He figured it out. But in Yeat's case, he's been consistently talking about it from the earliest stages of his career. It's not just vague references for cheap listens, it's a whole ass story. And when somebody is that committed to telling a story, it's pretty fucking stupid to brush it off as provocative nonsense. You guys are absolutely delusional if you think that the devil doesn't have any sort of significance into Yeat beyond just something to say in his songs, regardless of whether...
Break free. I want... Bro, I don't know, bro. He's talking about it too
it's all
much
fairy
though
tale
inside the
shit.
song,
It's
though.
not
I
to
ain't
him.
gonna lie, like,
Okay. I see you. The author kind of surprised me. I thought they were going to say, like, you're delusional if you don't believe in the devil, or you don't believe that Yeat is a devil worshiper. But then he came back to earth and said, you're delusional if you don't think Yeat at least somewhat believes in this. Because if y'all ever had superstitions, I know I did. Like, before football games, I had like a pick six the first drive in high school football one year, and it was because I watched this huge cyst popping video that was on Tosh.0, and then I think I had like 1 or 2 other touchdowns on offense. And so for the rest of the season, I watched that same huge cyst popping video on this dude's back where they literally used a knife to like cut that shit open. So in Yeat's case, if he got that like demon sigil tattoo on his arm, and then
oh, you mean like, okay, I see what you're trying to say, but I don't know about it.
telling the story of the devil, giving his soul to Satan in his lyrics, and then he might be like, damn, if I keep talking about the devil, my numbers are going to continue to go up. Now, again, is that the cause of him becoming successful? I don't know. The correlation is definitely there, though, not going to lie. Or maybe that's just what people like to hear about. I definitely, for one, like to hear about that shit because it's kind of scary. My favorite type of movies are horror, in fact, because it like makes you uncomfortable. It gets you out of your normal boundaries. And maybe Yeat believes that Satan deserves more praise. People be meat riding God like for eternity. How you know that God isn't just, you know, talking shit about the devil? Maybe God is the fallen angel. I'm probably going to hell for saying that, to be honest. Don't listen to me though. It's me, boy Bob Lamb, signing off. Do not forget to go listen to
okay, y'all. I'm saying, I seen the video. Feel me? What y'all thinking, bro? I don't know, bro. I feel like he just doing it just for like reactions and stuff like that and all that, bro. He just saying it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't actually really sell your soul, bro. Like, like you can't do that, bro. Like physically, you can't do that, bro. Nah, bro, you can't do that. But that's in the video. That's in the video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kind Different. I'm out, man.
In belly trucks with semi-suck, La Harlem turn the city up. Be wildin', don't get any fucks. We block stars, they